Welcome to Let's Meet Abroad. We are Adi and Meera. This year we visited one of our favorite countries in the world, Nepal. A couple of years back, we did the Annapurna Circuit Trek, and this year it was finally time for the most famous Everest Base Camp Trek. Yes, we did it without any guide or porter. Even though our EBC Trek didn't have a great start, our upcoming days were more promising. In our last video, we shared with you our journey from Phortse to Phortse. Join us on this amazing adventure as we summit the Everest Base Camp. So guys, we are 2 hours in from our hike to... no, 1.5 hours in from our hike to Phortse to Dingboche. But we started around 7:30 and you should check out the village where we stayed last night. It's so pretty. So we came all the way from there. Walked so much up. How's the walk, Meera?
Goes up, man. Woo! Crazy. All energy gone in the first half an hour.
Yeah. So we just have to cross that mountain. So guys, we made it to the top of this mountain. It is around 3,950 meters. And now hopefully the walk is all straight.
So hoping that the clouds will go today. So hoping that will be amazing, I think. And whew, it's tough. We carrying our own stuff, so it's not light. And yeah, but we're still really excited.
Since the day we started this hike, we haven't seen any clear sky in the mountain. But we are hoping today might be different. Our plan on the 5th day of our hike was to walk until Dingboche, a village at an altitude of 4,440 meters. We also heard that it is one of the most beautiful places on the EBC Trek.
You know, guys, what happened? My sleeping bag is a little bit wet from last night, from condensation. I think that's why my bag feels 2 kilo heavier today.
And we have to go somewhere there. That doesn't look like fun. Yep, it was one of those tough days. Guys, we thought our yesterday's hike was tough, but this is next level. Like every time it just goes up and then down, up and then down. Even though we couldn't see the mountains around us, the walk was still amazing and beautiful. And because we chose a different route than usual, it was extremely quiet on the trek. After walking for about 4 hours, we reached Dingboche for our lunch break. We are sitting at 4,000 meters now and we would end up in Dingboche, which is 4,400 meters. So it's gonna be fun. But the good part is, we have a rest day tomorrow, acclimatization day.
So we're waiting for food, but I just see that it's getting really cloudy, so I hope it's not going to rain otherwise, so that's going to be fun.
It's like that's literally what we needed. And along with curry, there's some veggies as well. So yeah, so nice.
This wood behind me, 85 kilos, and imagine balancing that on your back. And it's just insane. And every time when I see people like this, I think, okay, maybe my backpack is a bit on comfort, but not heavy.
So we are here, and we have to go behind that mountain. Zoom in, you can see people climbing up. I think that should be the village, should be after that.
Like in few distance or there?
I don't know. There.
Oh.
And it's raining. The uphill starts. I hope it's the last uphill for today because we are pretty exhausted. So finally we see something. Oh my god. I see a village.
You're not joking, right?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. And snow is getting worse, guys. So guys, we finally found our accommodation. We went to the first one to the village. That was all booked out. And then we walked further up. This looked pretty good. This is pretty decent. Yeah. So, and it's 500 per night. And I'll show you the room.
Welcome to our room. On this side we have one bed with a really nice blanket. On that side we have another bed with a really nice blanket. We have some really nice tables so that we can put all of our stuff there. The moment se prend. Voila! A bathroom with pink wall. So pretty. And, oh, there's no flush. You have to flush with the water thing. But
yeah, still.
wow. And the best thing about this bathroom is, like, in the night it's super cold. So you don't want to go out of your room, go walk super far to the bathroom because that's killing. This is just perfect.
Let's say we were lucky to be on time, but the snowfall didn't last long.
So before on this trek I was joking about, oh, when we're there we're gonna eat pie and hot chocolate, and guess what is coming? Chocolate pie and there's hot chocolates coming. So after walking a whole day in the clouds cleared up, and look at that, guys. Imagine we had this view the whole day when we were trekking. Maybe this trek was way more easier today. But it's cold, it's really cold.
Maybe tomorrow morning we hike up there all the way. So yeah, that's our plan for tomorrow. So it is an acclimatization day, so we would do some little hikes, see our body feels, and also a lot of rest. So because our coming hikes are long and tough.
Good morning from Dingboche, a beautiful freezing cold little town in the Himalayas of Nepal. And we are going to take you on a little city tour in Dingboche. So here you have a little small local supermarket, and really convenient, you can also hire a horse. So if you want to have some fun, you can do a little horse ride.
You're looking to buy something?
Yeah, I need to buy that. Oh, there's so much shopping choice here, just so overwhelming. Our little shopping is already a success. I have the Everest Base Camp hat, and I hope it will keep me warm the upcoming days.
In the evening, the sky finally cleared up, so we went to bed hoping for the best the next morning. Guys, we just woke up and we saw that everything is just super clear. Oh my god, I have to show you. It is looking insane. But before everything, we're gonna have some breakfast. And today it's gonna be a super cool hike because I think it's gonna be clear almost at least the entire morning. So on day 7 on our EBC trek, we walked until Lobuche, which is about 4,940 meters high.
So I'm already taking off all of my layers because just like 10 minutes up, you're already super warm.
Yep, running at 4,500 meters was not easy. And even though the cold wind made it difficult to breathe, the views around us were just so amazing that it made us forget all the discomfort. Amira, how was your lunch break?
Lunch, snacky break. Oh, but I could have eaten 10 more snacks. I feel like eating.
And then you get food poisoning.
No, I'm really hungry.
Look how far we have come. So guys, after some nice hike, we have reached to Tukla. It's at 4,620 meters. And we are feeling okay. The bags are just a bit heavy. But yeah, the weather is so good and so clear everywhere that yeah, it's just everything just makes it so much worth it.
So we just had lunch and we're walking for 5 meters and it's already, but it's really pretty. But it's a really steep up from here. I think 300 meters up.
Yeah.
300 meters like this.
Yep, this is where we had to go. All the way up there. This was the first time we could see the beauty of the Himalayas. It was breathtaking. There is something really special about these mountains, which makes us keep coming back. Now we reach to the Tukla Pass at an altitude of 4,700 meters.
I think the toughest part of the day is done, right?
There's also...
Oh, Adi dies.
It was a steep walk, I must be honest. Yeah. If you see behind us, that's where we were half an hour. No, not half an hour.
Oh,
I think
an hour.
An hour ago. But yeah, it's been a fun journey. And it's sunny, it's like everywhere. It's just so beautiful. So grateful to be here. Later, we realized that this place is also a memorial for more than 200 legendary climbers from around the world who lost their lives climbing the tall mountains around us. After the tough climb to the Tukla Pass, it was almost flat until Lobuche.
So I got ourselves a room in a new EBC guest house.
Let's see how it is.
It looks nice.
Guys, we are at the restaurant of our guest house and someone is getting some tan on the beach with their sunglasses.
The altitude is hitting me.
Yep, the altitude just hit Mira and we are at 4,950 meters, so it's no joke. And I'm still fine, but any second things could be completely different. But we're just waiting for early dinner, and tomorrow we have a really big day, what we have been waiting for months and months. So really excited for that.
So it's 6:15 in the morning, and as you can see, the rooms here are not warmed. It is freezing cold, but luckily we got some tea. And today is the day. Today is the day where we did this all for. So I'm really curious how it will be. But for now, I have to eat something and warm up. We are on our way to Gorakshep, and from there we can drop our bag and just take a little bit of stuff, and then from there we go to Everest Base Camp. But we are a bit in a hurry because we want to be there before all the groups come. Whew. Talking is hard on this altitude.
So let's go.
So let's go. Proof that it's really cold here. There's so much ice everywhere.
He can ski.
Can ice skate?
And that's where we have to go. As we were heading towards the Everest Base Camp, the landscape around us was changing. The greens disappeared and it became more and more rocky. So guys, we have just reached 5,000 meters and we are almost super close to Goreshep, and it's good that the sun is shining. It's already getting warm. We had to climb this really crazy steep up, but yeah, the hike is not that bad.
We made it to Goreshep. We did it in 3 hours, and I think it was one of the toughest things I've ever done in my life.
Now the question is, do we get accommodation or not?
Yeah, it's not that much, so let's search.
So this is our most basic it can get.
Oh.
Look. So guys, we have just started for the base camp. We had some nice sandwich, so hopefully that's gonna give us energy to go to the base camp. It's still 3 hours walk from here, and we are at 5100. We have to go to 5360 if I'm not wrong. And we are so lucky with the weather, like there's barely any cloud. So that's a really good news. Feeling the altitude also a little bit. But yeah, it's so cool to just be here around the mountains. It's like it almost feels like a movie or like a green screen effect. Crazy. Trek is quite rocky, and there's literally no greens, nothing. So I think the oxygen level has dropped down to 75%. So guys, we already see all the tents from the people who are doing expedition to Everest, and which means that we are coming a bit closer, but it still looks really far, and I don't really see the iconic rock where it says how many meters is it and where it says it is Everest Base Camp. And there's no view of Everest yet, so I'm really curious.
We have made it! Woo!
Yes, finally, after so long days of walking.
So many days, so many hours, so many struggles. And behind us you see the sign, and over there is Mount Everest.
It's so crazy to imagine that it's just like there, like we are on the base of that Everest.
But still, it seems impossible. Like, it really seems impossible for me. How do you come there? Like,
yeah,
it's insane how far it is.
It is insane, because like in front of Everest there's like two really big peaks.
Yeah.
So yeah, almost impossible. But yeah, maybe someday.
No.
But there's a really nice and beautiful glacier in front of the Everest, and there's a lot of tents for all the expedition groups. It's a different world out here. It's really cool. And maybe we're gonna go take some photos with the sign, because why not? And then maybe go further away just to see how the people in the Everest expedition they live. So
yeah.
yeah. Alright guys, so now we have done enough of exploring, and now it's time to go back to our really basic accommodation where we are staying tonight. And the toilets are not really exciting. So they have a nice couch.
Dang.
The whole battery is 19%. Like 3 more to go. Horse riding at 5,360 meters. So guys,
We have made it to the Everest Base Camp and we're almost back to Gorekshep.
but yeah, we must admit this is one of the toughest things
Yeah.
we have ever done. Like going with your
Yeah.
own backpacks or at this altitude. For some of you it might be like really easy, but
Just the backpacks, no, not just the backpacks, like the combination of everything makes it for me one of the toughest hikes ever. I did really crazy hikes, but I don't know, this one is really the toughest.
it's just the altitude, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, even talking is like so much takes
Yeah.
energy. But I'm really like surprised by how all the porters and Sherpas they carry like unbelievable amount of weights. But yeah.
Just everyone you meet, I'm so proud of them.
Yeah.
Like that they make
Man,
it.
there are people who are like 60s, late 60s.
Late 60s,
It
and they
is
just they go,
insane.
of course, super slow, but it doesn't matter. They do it, and
Like even just to think about that in your late 60s, it's like such a
yeah.
you need to be like so, you know. All right. So
So-
anyways, guys, we hope that you enjoyed this adventure, and we are heading back to our lodge where we're staying. But tomorrow morning, we have a really. I think that's gonna be the toughest.
Yeah, and I'm really not looking forward to it. Normally I do, but I don't know. At this point, I cannot imagine that I'm going to do that tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow morning we have a really cool adventure plan, but that is for next video. So if you haven't, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next one.
Ooh, it's going to be a really exciting one, or one where we give up or so. I don't know. We'll see.
No. All right. Thank you so much, guys.
you.
Thank you so much, guys. It's also hard to talk.
Yeah.
It's crazy just being here around all these mountains. Unreal.